Life Hacks Beyond Convention with Dee and Sonia.
Yeah, I had a colleague say to me a little while back about being nice, being nice. And women have been told this for decades. And you get to this age and you go, no, I'm not doing that anymore, because that other person was rude or someone was trying to bait me in a social situation. It was an older man. And yeah, and I just sort of, yeah, said, no, I'm not putting up with that. And, oh, well, sometimes we have to be nice. Well, no, we don't have to be, you know. I don't care, as what I finished it with, I don't care if that person doesn't like me. Yeah, I don't care if they don't like me. They don't have to like me. I don't want them in my life. They're not likable themselves. Um, yeah, that's okay.
Mm.
We can still work together.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between liking someone and being respectful to them, isn't there?
Yeah.
As long as we're respectful to those that we try and relate with and work with.
Yeah.
That's really, I think that's the only expectation we should have is we should be respectful and mostly we should be polite.
Yes. But if that person's
been... have to like each other.
No. And if that person's been rude and disrespectful to me in the first place, which was the case, they were attempting greatly to upset me intentionally, and I didn't take the bait, and I just went, well, actually,
away these days, or I just shut the conversation down. It's just like, okay, well, I don't want to talk about this. And walk away.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, not going to respond to that attitude or that tone. Yeah. So basically it's setting boundaries. And those boundaries haven't been set because women have been culturally trained to give in and allow bad behaviour around them all the time. And I'm pretty sick of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't come across it a whole lot, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. You're in
Actually, when I was in a business school at a organisation that was mainly male dominated, I did find it there. That was horrible. They actually had their boys' club.
Yes.
And it was really encouraging because I also worked with a young man, actually, and he actually, I remember him saying, yeah, I'm going up to the boys' club. And he went off. He was allowed in the boys' club. Sonia wasn't allowed in. So he could see it. And that was enough. I just thought, yeah, this does exist. And it wasn't particularly pleasant. But aside from that, yeah, especially the young men, I don't find them.
Oh, no, I don't have it with young.
They're just lovely. I just think all the interactions, they're really kind and genuine. Most of them. And most of them just treat you like any other person that they would come across, which is just lovely and quite different to the boys' club.
Yeah, I don't have that problem with the younger people at all. Even just the couple of men that I come in contact with that are just 60 and just under, they are just wonderful. I have, over the last 25 years, dealt with primarily men older and possibly much older than me in a business situation, but also rural. So they're 20 to 50 years behind the city, and on a less educated scale. Been farmers generationally and haven't done higher education or don't keep up with other, to call it a fad, so are not accustomed to talking to women in a business sense at all. And living in a rural area means that I come in contact with that type of person more so. So I'm probably getting way, way more than my share. And that's probably why it's worn thin the way it has. And younger businessmen here in this town are absolutely wonderful. We've got some fabulous young businessmen, just brilliant in this town. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Mm.
Just
And
lovely.
you working in the education system would come across a more educated, more in tune with social, norms, newer social norms than I would.
Yeah, everybody. I don't very often come across discrimination anymore. It certainly has been there. And if I went back to one of the organisations I used to work with, I dare say there'd be elements of it still there.
Yes.
Though the more those people retire and leave, the more
Yes.
the culture of the organisation changes. So
yes.
So
yes, it's changing in some really good positive ways, which is nice. Yeah.